Nelly was a seasoned referee who had officiated countless football matches throughout his career. He prided himself on his fair judgment and impartiality. However, deep down, he had always been a devoted fan of the Apaniks FC, one of the competing teams in the match he was about to referee. As the players took their positions on the field, Nelly prepared himself for what he hoped would be an exciting and fair game. The atmosphere was electric, with passionate supporters filling the stadium, their chants and cheers echoing through the air. The match kicked off, with both teams displaying skills and grit. Nelly was focused, making accurate decisions and enforcing the rules with precision. However, as the game progressed, he couldn't help but feel a pang of disappointment whenever Loway FC gained an advantage over Apaniks FC. As the final minutes of the match approached, Loway FC was still leading. Nelly's heart sank. The thought of his beloved Apaniks losing was unbearable. It was at that moment that a mischievous idea crept into his mind. With only 5 minutes left on the clock, Nelly spotted an opportunity. The ball was passed back to him after it went out of play. Instead of returning it to the nearest player, he swiftly scooped it up with his hands, concealing his intentions from everyone on the field. With a burst of adrenaline, he sprinted towards the Loway FC net. The spectators were puzzled, and the players on the field watched in disbelief as Nelly crossed the boundary of his role as a referee. Ignoring the rules of the game, he flung the ball into the Loway net, causing an eruption of confusion and astonishment. The crowd erupted into a mix of cheers and jeers. As the ball settled in the net, Nelly blew his whistle abruptly, signaling the end of the match. A sense of shock washed over the players as they tried to make sense of what had just occurred. Loway FC players protested vehemently, demanding an explanation, while Apaniks FC players celebrated their unexpected victory. In the aftermath, Nelly's actions became the talk of the town and the subject of intense scrutiny. The football authorities launched an investigation into the incident, seeking to determine whether Nelly's actions were intentional and driven by bias. As the investigation unfolded, Nelly's actions were deemed a clear breach of the rules. He faced severe consequences for his biased behavior, including a lengthy suspension from refereeing and a tarnished reputation that would forever haunt him. Despite the momentary triumph for Apaniks FC, the tainted victory was marred by controversy. The team and its supporters found themselves embroiled in a scandal they hadn't anticipated. The true essence of sportsmanship had been lost amidst Nelly's misguided attempt to help his favorite team. The incident served as a stark reminder that even those entrusted with upholding fairness and integrity could falter under the weight of their personal allegiances. It was a lesson learned, not just for Nelly, but for everyone involved in the beautiful game of football.